Well, a little mini update. So I got the frames cut. It wasn't quite the easiest task. I really should have trimmed the top lip down to about here or so before I went and welded them in, or before it would have been before I had them even placed in, because I couldn't get to this one due to this floor lip in the trunk. This one I could have got to while these were off, but anyways, with the plasma cutter I managed to get through it. Had to cut a little bit into the top, but I'll just weld it shut, put a spoon behind it, and so it don't burn in. But anyways, these are just kind of clamped in place, held. I got a little gap to work with. Pretty bad up there. The other side's a little bit bad on the back section, but overall it fits. Come around to the other side. This side's got a nice little gap up top and a big gap in the back. So, but anyways, those are in place. Now the fun part is my torque arm suspension that I have is going to have to be modified, or I'm going to have to modify these rear frame sections that are Detroit speed, I believe, so that this cross brace mounts in between them. Now as it sits, this cross brace or rear support bar that the shocks actually mount to is too long, or will be too wide to fit in between these. So I'm trying to figure what I want to do to make it fit in between to go across. I can either, one, cut that bar and re-weld it, which I really don't want to do. I don't know if I'd be able to, because I want to say the shocks mount here, and this is used to mount the sway bar. So I really don't know if I can bring these in any without throwing off the suspension. So what I'm thinking I'm going to end up doing is taking these and modifying them to where I'll cut in about halfway and I'll re-weld the support to the inside piece and then strengthen it with something. I probably won't be able to reuse, I don't even know where, I think they're over here. I won't be able to reuse these sleeves at all, I don't think, because they don't even fit these rear frame pieces anyways. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this piece, or how I'm going to modify it to fit. Maybe somebody's done one of these torque arm suspension installs before in a tubbed rear. I don't know. I'm really kind of confused as to what I'm going to do next. I guess I'm probably going to have to reuse those, and I'll have to cut in to and re-weld them to make them thinner once if I trim these in and bring it out. But I'm really not sure how to go about doing this. I'll have to play with some ideas and ask around, see if anybody can put any input in. I'll get in touch with Detroit Speed or who is it does my rear suspension. Total cost involved, TCI. Yeah, that's right. I'll have to get in touch with them and see if they have any input. There's that crossbar, and there's the sleeves that mount, that fits in between, and that sway bar bolts there and there. But I'll have to talk to them and see if either one of them have experience putting the two together, and see how it's going to come along. But that's where it stands. I won't be able to go any more forward with this back section until I figure out how I'm going to mount that. I don't think I can go ahead and put those rear bumper supports, I guess, in, and I can start working on the floor pieces. But other than that, I don't really want to, well, I can't really do any of the mini tub work yet because I don't know how much I'm going to have to trim in and modify these pieces before mounting that. But that's where I'm at. Anybody that have any experience with this or have any ideas, I don't know how you'd explain it. You'll probably have to draw a picture and link it or something to a photo bucket or something like that. But thanks for watching, guys.